Our today's lecture is on performance and limitation of wave energy. The contents of our lecture: learning outcomes, harnessing techniques, performance of wave energy harnessing system, limitation. The learning outcomes of this lecture: the student will able to learn the harnessing techniques of wave energy. The student will able to understand the limitation of this resource. Harnessing techniques. In order to extract this energy, wave energy conversion devices must create a system of reacting forces in which two or more bodies move relative to each other while at least one body interacts with the waves. There are many ways that such a system could be configured. They are offshore, nearshore, embedded devices. Offshore deals with the swell energy not breaking waves. Nearshore, maximum wave amplitude. Embedded devices built into shoreline to receive breaking waves, but energy loss is occurring while the wave is breaking. These are shown by this diagram. These two are offshore devices. These two are nearshore. These are shoreline devices. Every type is having two configurations. One is floating, one is fixed. One is floating, one is fixed. Shoreline device has only one configuration, that is fixed. Performance of wave energy devices. Wave profile devices. They turn the oscillating height of the ocean surface with the mechanical energy. Oscillating water columns. They convert the energy of waves into air pressure. Wave capture devices. They convert the energy of wave into potential energy. Wave profile devices. If the physical size of the wave profile device is very small compared to periodic length of the wave, this type of wave energy device is called point absorber. If the size of the device is large or longer than the typical periodic wavelength, it is called a linear absorber. Now working. The wave energy is absorbed using vertical motion, horizontal motion in the direction of wave travel, angular motion about a central axis parallel to the wave crest, or angular motion above a vertical axis, or a combination of all four. The energy being generated by reacting these different movements against some kind of fixed resistance called the reaction point. The oscillating water column OWC is a popular shoreline wave energy device, normally positioned onto or near to the rocks or cliffs which are next to the deep sea bottom. They consist of a partially submerged hollow chamber fixed directly at shoreline which converts wave energy into air pressure. This is the diagram of oscillating wave column. This will be explained by a small video.
The operating principle of this wave power station is as simple as it is ingenious. An enclosed chamber has an opening beneath sea level, which allows water to flow from the sea to the chamber and back. The water level in the chamber rises and falls with the rhythm of the waves, and air is forced forwards and backwards through the turbine, connected to an upper opening in the chamber. As it is compressed and decompressed, the airflow has sufficient power to drive the Wells turbine. It is a feature of the Wells turbine, named after its inventor, that it is driven in the same direction by both forward and reverse airflow through the turbine. Even relatively low wave motions can generate enough airflow to keep the turbine moving and to generate energy. This is how easily energy can be generated with a wave power station, day and night, all year round, as long as there are waves.
Wave capture devices. A wave capture device is also known as overtopping wave power devices. This device captures the movement of tides and waves and converts it into potential energy. Wave energy is converted into potential energy by lifting the water up onto a higher level. The wave capture device, that is also known as overtopping device, elevates the ocean waves and fills the reservoir above the sea level. It requires sufficient wave power to fill the impoundment reservoir. This is the diagram. The waves are coming from left and right to the reservoir. It fills the reservoir and they are allowed to pass through a small hole where we fix a generator. This water movement or the water going out from this hole will push the wings of that generator and that will generate the electricity. This is the working of this device. Limitations. Suitable to certain locations, only power plants and town near the ocean will benefit directly from it. Effect on marine ecosystem. As clean as wave energy is, it still creates hazards for the some of the animal near it. Depends on the waves. Sometimes you will get loads of energy, sometimes almost nothing. Needs a suitable site where waves are consistently strong. Weak performance in rough weather. Maintenance and weather effects. Noisy. Thank you.